Moonlighter. A long time ago I played a game called Recettear, an item shop tale. You had to travel deep underground, defeating enemies and selling all the sweet loot you found. I really enjoyed it, and it kept me entertained for a while. Moonlighter plays a lot like that, and it's all packaged with this really slick pixel art and animation. You play as this wolf named Will. Why is he a wolf, you ask? Because he absolutely refuses to be tamed. This old guy promised Will's departed parents that he would look after him. He begs Will to stop going into the dangerous dungeons, but Will is a wolf and he needs to hunt monsters in 4 different dungeons that randomize every time he enters. Once in a while, he'll find some notes left by Crazy Pete, who is trying to figure out the nature of the dungeons before him, but reading is easy. It's much harder killing the bosses that you'll find as you descend. Man, this starter sword and shield just won't cut it. How do I upgrade my stuff? Enemies do tend to drop items. Maybe I should take them back to town and sell them in the little shop my parents left for me. Okay, great. I have my items. Now I just need to set the price. If I set the price too low, shoppers will gladly take it off my hands.
No! God, please, no!
Set it too high and people won't even touch it.
No! No!
Maybe this price?
No! God!
How about this price?
No!
Oh, come on. Is this good?
This is the worst!
Nice. With my newfound wealth, I can buy some upgrades for my shop or invite other businesses to town, like a blacksmith to upgrade my weapons or a witch to sell my potions and enchant my gear. I can even invite 2 other shop owners who sell items and decorations, and that's totally fine as long as they know that I'm the alpha shopkeeper. Alright, these upgrades help me beat a bunch of bosses, and each new area contains items needed to upgrade to the next tier. I got a good handle on this game now. I should spend some money on upgrades like this sick cash register which encourages shoppers to leave their life savings and tips. Check out my shop. Pretty dope, right? Now I can set out even more items and reap the benefits of capitalism.
I want you to deal with your problems by becoming rich!
Now I'm the wolf on Wall Street. Of course, bigger shops and better items tend to attract thieves who try to steal my hard-earned goods, but they forgot one thing. Will is a wolf and he pounces on these pilferers like they're prey. Nice, I'm selling, upgrading, and exploring like a fiend, and I've unlocked a few familiars to join my pack. Most help with attacks or utility, but I really love this mimic since it collects and holds a bunch of items, and that's super helpful. As you descend deeper down the dungeon, not only do items get more rare and expensive, but they can also have curses on them. Sometimes the curses will threaten to destroy an adjacent item in your inventory, or force them into certain positions. This makes for some puzzle-like action when you're sorting and organizing loot, and if I die, I lose so many of the things I found. But this mimic not only safely stores a ridiculous amount of loot, but it doesn't get affected by these item curses, and that frees me up to hunt and kill monsters like I was born to do. These curses can't control me. I've mastered this game now. I have the biggest shop, the best decorations, and know a good price for all these items. I even managed to hire some help around the shop to assist me with tackling thieves or to run the shop if I'd rather be hunting. Nothing can stand in my way now. Wait, what's that? Did a bird just fly into my shop? Oh no, all my customers are freaking out. Nobody's buying anything. Whatever, this bird obviously forgot that wolves hunt birds. And things don't end there. Once I beat all 4 dungeons and the 5th boss, I unlock the new Game Plus mode, which ramps up the difficulty, adds new gear to craft and upgrade, and changes all the item prices as well. If you love procedurally generated dungeons with pretty visuals, upgrades, enchantments, as well as some novel shopkeeping gameplay to fund your insatiable thirst to hunt, then you might want to check out Moonlighter. If guessing random prices for items seems uninteresting, or revisiting dungeons multiple times to get enough items to sell or to upgrade your gear sounds tedious, then maybe this game's not for you. And remember, this was a quick and dirty review. Hey, you watched the entire video. Consider subscribing and watching some of my other stuff. I'm sure I've covered a game you know and love.